As you may know, I have a tire track eel, the best eel in all the land, but she isn't eating right now, at least not like she needs to. And I'm pretty sure I know what the problem is, and as usual, it's me. So right now she's just in a little grow out tank, a 23-gallon land and rimless tank. And the ultimate plan is to get her over here in San Quentin, which is a huge tank, and she's going to get about 3 feet long, so it'll be perfect for her. This 10-foot long tank will have no problems housing a fish that size. There are some questionable characters over here in San Quentin, like Kevin, the blue Texas, but I think she'll do fine if she's the right size, which she is not right now. And not too long ago, I rescaped the Landon tank so that she would have A, a lot more hides, and B, it would look better. But you know what? I think I may have made a mistake by giving her maybe a little too many hides, because these eels like to hide all the time. And half the time, I don't even know where the hell she is.
This is it, the 23-gallon luxury grow-out manor for the lovely lady Eel Longoria. She's just waiting to get big enough so she can go into the huge San Quentin, my 10-foot-long American cichlid prison tank. Now she's just about 10 inches long. You'll see her in a minute, but she'll eventually be 3 feet like Evan's fire eel Samson over at Rift Waters. Just look at this beast. A real monster. A peaceful one though. So anyway, not too long ago I made some changes to this smaller prison by adding a ton of rocks in here to give her a bunch of hiding places. But I think I may have went a little overboard and caused an issue that I need to fix.
Sometimes the importance of the right decor in a tank is overlooked, especially by newer fish keepers. You want to research your fish and then make sure you're giving them the right type of environment that they're used to in the wild. Try to replicate that as closely as you can and they'll be a lot happier. San Quentin, for example, has a lot more rocks and branches and things like that in it because that's what these guys like, these South Americans and Central Americans. But if you're looking at my peacock and hap tank, it's a totally different looking tank. Just a few rocks and a few fake plants in there. And that's because they want to just swim back and forth all day. They don't want anything in the way, and they can end up injuring their eyes and things like that and claiming territory, which is a disaster. So make sure that you're giving your fish the right type of environment. If they're hanging out in the corner and not eating and looking generally lethargic, it might not be that they're sick. It might just be that they don't have the right decor in the tank.
So you want to give your fish what they need, but maybe not too much of what they need. There are so many caves in here that I never know where the hell she is. I used to dangle food right in front of her face, but now I can't even tell where her face is. I've been dropping food in at some cave entrances, but a lot of times it just sits there and I have to remove it the next day, and I think it's just because she can't find it. She's not eating like she should, and I need her to so she can get bigger in a hurry. I really want to see her in that San Quentin, but she's got to be big enough that she won't get destroyed by some nastier inmates like Kevin, my blue Texas, or my smaller Nicaraguan, who's got an attitude. What I'm going to do is take all these rocks out and start completely over. Give her one beautiful nice cave to settle into, invite guests over for supper, watch football in. Yeah, it turns out she's a big Miami Dolphins fan, who would have guessed? Now let's start by getting all these rocks out of here and have a good look at this beautiful and amazing fish, the tire track eel. Okay, time to get these last few rocks out of here where she's hiding. You're going to get a good look at her, but she isn't going to like it. You can see her little tail right here under the rock if you look closely enough. Just reaching in here and slowly removing her cover so I don't freak her out too badly, hopefully. Careful. And there she is. Just look at her, so beautiful and cute. The only place to hide is going to be over by that sponge filter, so that's where she'll wind up. When I first brought Eel Longoria home, she was super small, like about 6 inches or so, and really skinny and tiny. So she's grown quite a bit, but we still have a long way to go to get to that close to 3 feet she'll eventually be. The white grid that you see poking through the bare spots in here is the egg crate that keeps the hard, heavy rocks from touching the glass directly. It distributes the weight more evenly and keeps the glass from cracking. I get a lot of questions about this sand that's also in San Quentin. It's Clean Blast sand from Clean Blast in Tacoma. It was under $20 for a 50-pound bag, and that's the best aquarium sand I've ever seen. There is a ton of shit floating around in here, so I'm going to let it settle a bit and then do a gravel vac before I design the new layer for Ms. Longoria. Just look at all this detritus. It's really hard to do a good gravel vac when there are so many rocks all along the bottom of the tank, so this is a great time to do it. Now with that finished, I'll put some freshly conditioned water back in. I'm leaving a little extra room at the top to account for the water displacement once I start adding back the rocks. Not sure how many of these rocks I'll be using, but I'm going to try to make just 2 entrances to the cave, so that I'll have a better chance of finding her cute little face to dangle a worm or some shrimp in front of. Alright, let's get started.
Meet me on the east side. If you wanna ride, maybe I just wanna get you high. It's midnight, I know you don't wanna fall in love. I keep it airtight, you know I don't wanna go home. I play both sides, I would sell my soul. If you want it, baby, tell me that you do. You know I don't give it up for anyone.
Eel Longoria is still over by the filter, but she'll eventually find her new home. She's been through a lot today, so I'm just going to turn the light off to my softbox and leave her here in the dark for a day or so, and then come back and hopefully show you what a wonderful experience feeding my tire track eel is. Good night, Eel Longoria. I'll see you tomorrow.
I know you can't see much of her, but she found her cave and you can see her little needle nose sticking out of it, with this little mustache at the end. Just adorable. Well, there's good news and bad news. The bad news first. Come and get your tasty worm. Come on, Eel Longoria. She just ate last night and she loves to eat every day, but she's not going for it. I tried this for about 30 minutes at various times and even tried some of the top tier frozen shrimp from Costco she loves. Still nothing. I was starting to get pretty worried about her, but then I wondered, somehow some of my fish seem to know that I'm filming them, and then they refuse to perform, of course. Maybe if I put the camera away. I did, and bam, that little shrew devoured that poor tormented worm immediately. At least she's eating well again. Well, since you didn't get to see Eel Longoria eat, how about another shot of Samson? Here's a guy who doesn't care one bit about a frickin' camera. Be sure to hit the like button, and until next time, that's going to be a wrap.